Okay, I've been talking with the proponents of this new form of so-called atheism for quite some time now. Now, I say so-called because, as any good dictionary will tell you, atheism is actually the name of a doctrine or belief, the doctrine or belief that there is no God or deity. However, unlike this true atheism, this new strange hybrid creature adamantly admits that it does not believe there is no God. Now, I'll repeat that significant and very telling oddity. This new so-called atheism does not believe there is no God. In fact, it defines itself as the absence of any belief at all. Now, the first and foremost thing this new atheism does not believe is true, of course, is that God exists. But then it is also illogically adamant that it does not believe God does not exist either. Now, clearly simple logic tells you God must either exist or not exist. It is irrational to not believe God exists and also not believe God does not exist. Clearly, one of them must be true. They cannot rationally both be not believed to be true at the same time. You can, however, be uncertain and undecided as to which to believe and which to not believe. Now, this is the first illusion under which this new atheism labours. They seem not to grasp that this lack of belief is just another name for a lack of conviction. That those who lack a belief are those who cannot convince themselves what to believe, the undecided, the uncertain, those who cannot make up their own minds what to believe. So is there something that this new atheism does believe? Now, it does claim to believe science, but that isn't true either, for it refuses to believe those scientists who are discovering much evidence in support of creation theory or intelligent design theory. It also ignores all those highly qualified secular scientists who, because of many recent scientific discoveries that are contrary to evolution, are now seriously questioning the validity of the theory of evolution. They also do not wish to know about all those scientists who have become theists because of their scientific studies and research. The only science this new atheism wants to believe are the atheist scientists who are desperately intent on trying to prove there is no God. In other words, the only science it is prepared to believe is the scientific pronouncements of atheism itself. So again, is there something that this new atheism does believe? Well, it is fiercely anti-theist and thinks nobody should believe a God exists, despite the fact that it cannot even convince itself that a God does not exist. So I guess you could say that this new atheism believes it alone has the right to tell people what they should and should not believe about the existence of God, even though it freely admits that new atheism itself has no idea what to believe and not believe about the existence of God. Now, it's no wonder that some of the old-school atheists have openly declared that this new atheism and books like the God Delusion make them embarrassed to be atheists. These new atheists seem to take great pride in thinking of themselves as free thinkers, able to make up their own minds what to believe. But it's an illusion that they have been sold. For the reality is that in all of the world, these new atheists are the only ones who can't make up their own minds what to believe.